Hey, how's it going? Stephen Fulton versus Inoue. Quick thoughts, first impressions. Great fight, amazing fight. Hopefully it happens. You know, a lot of people thought this fight wouldn't happen, but it looks like they've entered negotiations, which really means nothing. You know, that's happened with Crawford Spence, and that fight's dead. So it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but we want to see it. You know, the fans want to see it. Stephen Fulton and Inoue, neither of them are known as well as Crawford and Spence, although Inoue is a huge star in Japan. Stephen Fulton is less known. You know, he's really only known by the hardcore boxing fans, and outside of Japan, Inoue is only known by the hardcore. So that gives me hope that the fight might happen, because they're both sort of not known by the casuals or by the general boxing public. They're not really that known. They're not that popular. It means maybe they'll fight, you know, for not a great deal of money. You know, these guys aren't going to be saying, I'm not fighting unless I get 20 million. You know, these guys are going to accept, you know, I don't know, $1 million, $2 million for the fight to take place, you know. Probably that, because they're not known enough to demand a lot of money. So that gives me hope the fight might happen, and if it does, I mean, it's a great fight. You know, this is sort of like Mayweather and Pacquiao, but except in their prime. You know, you got a slick boxer in Stephen Fulton, similar to Mayweather, slick boxer, but he can fight on the inside too. You know, he's got a lot of heart. He's shown that with a great win over Brandon Figueroa. Slick boxer, can fight on the inside, very smart against Inoue, the guy that's going to come forward, bring the fight, carries power, speed, great body puncher. You know, Inoue's moving up from 118, where he was undisputed champion, and Stephen Fulton, I believe, holds 3 titles at 122. So he's unified champion at 122, and Inoue is undisputed at 118, moving up. You know, it's not a big move up. It's not like it's a big jump. It's only 4 pounds difference between weight divisions. So, you know, I don't think Inoue's too small. I think, you know, he'll fill out quite well at 122. But yeah, I just want to say, hopefully this fight does happen, because it's 2 great fighters in their prime. I believe they're both sort of mid to late 20s, you know, 26, 27, around that age, both of them. Both champions, one undisputed, one unified. Different styles, right? But both great fighters. Just a quick prediction. You know, I want to get my prediction out there. I think Inoue takes it, but I think it will be a very close fight. I don't think Inoue will stop Fulton. I think it'll be a close fight, some exchanges, some fighting on the inside. Fulton will obviously back up a lot of the fight, and make it hard for Inoue to really nail him down. But I think Inoue is smart enough to cut off the ring and land enough shots to take the win. That's how I see it. Inoue by decision. And that's it. What's your prediction? Leave it in the comment section.